Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Today we are going to discuss about our integrated design project. For this project, we are choosing multi-purpose group. This group consists of 5 members. The first one is me myself, Muhammad NORSHAMIRA bin Muhammad YUSOF. Second one is
Hi, my name is Amirul Iman bin Abdul HALIM.
the third one is
Hello, my name is Noel Tan.
the fourth one is
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NORSHAMIRA AIZAT binti BAHARUDIN.
and last but not least
Hi, my name is SYAHINDAH binti ROSLI.
This group is supervised by Dr. Nik Muhammad Farid bin Cik Zainal Abidin, and we are from Group 10. In this section, I will discuss about the background study of this project. For the problem scenario, a ferrous metal and small mechanical components sometimes will disperse around our workstation, and the use of regular broom are not suitable since the metal swab will stick to the broom feather and can risk our safety. The objective of this project first is to evaluate the current problem in cleaning the scrap metal in industry and workshop. Second, to design and develop the low-cost multi-purpose broom. Third is to evaluate the functionality of multi-purpose broom. The scope of this project is to develop and construct a new magnetic sweeper that can be used for industry and workshop workers. This product can attract metal and dust on the floor. Third one is the material that can be attracted by magnet is ferrous metal.
As a second presenter, I go over the multi-purpose broom product description and analysis in further detail. The first slide explains the function of the multi-purpose broom, which is to give a quick and efficient way to sweep and pick up metal waste at the same time in order to preserve floor space free of various ferrous metal particles. It also displays the product bill of material and contains 12 components which are labeled in the diagram on the slide. The permanent magnet is used to draw the small piece of metal into the housing while sweeping the floor according to the product specification. 340 x 112 x 1170 mm is the overall of width, depth and length. The weight is 1.25 kg and special feather is corrosion resistant. To begin, the simulation illustrates that the telescopic can adjust height while the connector adjusts the angle. Both components are responsible for adjusting the parameter to their particular preference. Finally, a sweeper to remove the dust and metal chips shows from the video. Next, the purpose of a product analysis developed with the SolidWorks software is to determine the stress, displacement, and the safety factors. When a force of 20 Newton is applied to the both component, the load acting on the housing top is placed on the connector which connect the handle and the housing. On the edge of the space between the bottom and the top parts of the housing, the fixed support from below is inserted. The working load for the bottom of the housing is placed directly on the surface of the bottom component, whereas the structure's fixed support in position in the wheel. The maximum stress acting on the housing top is 13.28 meganewton per meter square, and the minimum stress is 1.5 36 Newton per meter square, while the maximum stress acting on the housing bottom is 4.761 Newton meter per square, and the minimum stress action is 0.2937. The safety factor is 19.9. For the displacement analysis, the maximum displacement acting on the top of the housing is 0.661 micrometer, and the maximum displacement acting on the bottom of the housing is 1.227 micrometer, and both components are very small and undetected to the next side. This is my part. The next section will be delivered by one of the other member in the group. Thank you very much.
And now I'm going to present a process flow of this product. First, the component, and then the process will go to the shaping, and then joining, and then finally finishing. The process flow consists of laser cutting process. A laser cutting machine is a tool used in a wide range of industry of a precision cutting and a design project. In our project, we use the laser cutting machine to cut the aluminium sheets. The reason why we use it because that the cutting procedure has an accurate and precise to the metal sheet. Next, shearing. Shearing machines are a multi-purpose device that used for cutting alloys and other metal sheet. We use this shearing process to cut parts of our product into smaller pieces. Next is a drilling process. A driller is used to drill a hole in the material of our product so that it can ease the screw or rivet so that we can assemble the housing of our product. Finally, the finishing process. By using spray paint, we can coat our product so it can be prevented from corrosion. After that, the product that has been gone through a finishing process are assembled to produce our product. Thank you. That's all for me.
For cost analysis, overall, we have 9 important materials that we use to produce multi-purpose broom, such as adjustable handle, brush as a sweeper, tires, magnet to attract the metal, aluminium sheet to make a housing box, hinge, spray for finishing process, rivet and angle bar as a frame of housing box. All the material we buy at hardware shop, but for aluminium sheet we get from FKP workshop. So the total cost of one unit product is RM135. In cost analysis, they have a fixed cost value, variable cost, selling price, unit contribution, and lastly, break-even analysis. For fixed cost, we assume production of multi-purpose broom will produce RM2,500 unit per month with 10 workers. In fixed cost, we have monthly payment, monthly allowance, electric bill, and water bill. Then the total maintenance cost for 5 machines is RM102,050. After that, we sum all the value of cost to get the total cost, which is the fixed cost is RM14,300. Next is the variable cost. The variable cost is same as the total cost for one unit product, which RM135. For the selling price, the price of multi-purpose broom in the market is RM230 per unit. In unit contribution, the selling price of one unit product will minus with variable cost, then we get the value of unit contribution is RM95. Lastly is break-even analysis. To get the break-even point, fixed cost is divided by unit contribution, which is RM40,300 divided by RM95. So the result of break-even is 151 units. As we can see in the graph shows where the break-even point is occur at point P, which the total cost and total revenue are equal or even. Means that there is no net loss or gain. This is where a company loses and its profit start to accumulate again.
Next, for material selection, we use CES EduPad software to find the best material in our product, and we also just focus on the main part, which are brush, handle and shaft. So let's begin with the handle and shaft. As you can see in this slide, shaft and handle provide the support for the whole product, so the design requirement have been developed with a few constraints, which are must have a high strength, thickness and use strength, and of course it must be light and cheap as possible. So by using CES EduPad, the best material can be determined. After that, we can carry out by screening and scoring process, and the come out stainless steel managed to score the highest among the others material. However, we choose aluminium for the handle part because aluminium characteristic is light than the stainless steel. Then, for the brush part, the flow process same as the previous part, but with a different design requirement that we wanted to have high tensile strength and the thickness of the bristle. And of course, the mass must be low and cheap as possible. So after going through the screening and scoring process, the nylon showed the highest result and achieved the objective and constraint needed in the design refinement. Now, let's focus on the sustainability analysis. For this product, life cycle assessment is used as a tool to assess the environmental impact of the product through its life cycle, which is start from the raw material manufacturing process, transportation, use and ended with the end of the life. Next, here the result of the sustainability analysis to the material used, and most of material used in this product is aluminium. Aluminium is a very versatile green building material, especially when it's recycled. Then, for the manufacturing process, the product does not produce a high waste and also environmentally friendly metal and convenient to the user. Last for me, this is a 3 component which has high carbon footprint, which give a harm to the environment impact. However, this carbon footprint can be reduced by changing the material or any manufacturing process.
So, for the summary of this project, it can benefit to save some time and energy, and also to prevent any injuries happen during cleaning the ferrous metal. Target users for this product is focus on consumer who are from factories, workers and workshop, since they are exposed to metal waste, and the final cost of this product is RM135. Thank you, that's all from us.